What's up guys, Garrett7 here and welcome to this Rainbow Six Siege video. So I'm going to be showing you a couple of whole gameplay here. This one starts off bad but ends pretty well. So it's basically to show you that no matter what happens at the beginning, never give up on this game. I'm also going to go through some hints and tips about what I think new players should be doing in the game. Obviously I'm going to play myself, so this is what I've found by playing. So the first tip we're going to have there is what you saw, is to take out the cameras, like learn where they are. So maybe go into a custom game before you start playing properly, figure out where all the cameras are for each map, and then remember to take them out when you're playing so that it's harder for the enemy team to spot you. And this is a bit to show you here how bad it starts off. Like, notice how first I shoot, my aim was terrible and he gets me with a headshot. And that was the first round pretty much done and dusted for our team. We ended up losing that pretty straight away, to be honest. But then we get into the next few rounds and things go a hell of a lot better. Most important thing, like I said, to remember is never give up when playing this game. Even if you're on a 1v5, 1v4, you know, you can still win the game, you can still clutch up, and you can still, you know, do well. Another thing to remember is to use your drones. You can see there, that's one of the enemy drones, to scout out the area when you are going to attack. And when defending, to make sure to use your special abilities. So obviously I'm using Kapkan traps. If you're like Jaeger, you'd put down your ADS and things like that. And play as a team, don't barricade up every area because that can become really annoying when you're trying to like move around the objectives and things. Don't always crouch is another big thing I want to say. Like, you need to crouch, but you need to know when to crouch, if that makes sense. So there's more of a sense of like playing it and figuring out when to do it. If you crouch everywhere, you're just too slow. As you can see, I'm like sprinting around as well. It's crouching. Sprinting does give away your position because people can hear it, but you also want to make sure that when you are sprinting, you're doing it when you need to like quickly get to areas and stuff, not taking ages. Also, when on defending, use your cameras and mark players so you know where they're coming from. And if you can take out drones, make sure you take them out. And yeah, basically just try and have fun with it. I take it quite seriously, but that's because I absolutely love the game. And you'll be able to see during this round here, I go down 1v5, but I didn't give up. I relaxed. I started just thinking, what position should I be in, what should I be concentrating on, and ended up doing pretty well. So I actually want to talk to you guys about this here. So as you can see, I'm like scouting the areas, listening out on my headset from where I think the players are coming from, and you know, I'm taking cover when I can. As you can see, I'm waiting here, so I know Kapkan trap's gone off, so I know they're coming through the window. And I get that guy. Always prepared for the second guy as well. I'm lucky there, to be honest. I am also leaning, as you can see, with L3 or R3, and I can see the other person I saw in shadow, so I got him there. And then it was just a case of, right, so I'm a 1v2 now. This is a lot better than I was just now. So I'm going to position myself here so I cover myself in the door with the train carriage. I'm going to keep checking it all, make sure you keep moving. I saw that guy, but again I missed him, so I thought, right, I'm going to go back to the train carriage. I know somebody's coming around. Heard the Kapkan trap go off in the other room. I knew somebody's going to be coming through that little area there by the fireplace, and then I managed to luckily get that shot there off as well, which was an awesome feeling. And when you get these 1v5s, 1v4s, you get a massive rush of adrenaline, your heart races, it's absolutely amazing. But that was an awesome little 1v5 there that I got. And again, the next few rounds you're going to see I do pretty well on. This is the phase where you go around with your drone, so you're scouting out the areas, mark players up if you want. I wouldn't suggest doing it if you're in a full team. You want to try and find the objective, but not use it to mark players, because it gives the opposition team heads up that you've found where they are, but you want to just get the objectives instead. I use my drones a fair bit to just check around the areas and things. And then obviously I've got Sledge here, so I'll smash down a wall, check what's around, and I can see that I've got a mirror trap, so I know that they're going to be looking and seeing where we are. So I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait back. You heard that little noise there? That's when they shoot out the mirror trap. So I've got one with a headshot, and I thought, right, I'm going to keep checking because I bet somebody else is going to come up here in a second. There he is again. Another headshot. That's two of them down already. So it's a case of like taking your time, using your leans to get angles, and thinking, what would you be doing if you were them? Where would you be going? Figuring out what's what, and just basically trying to take your time. It's not a rushing game like Call of Duty. You've got to relax. You've got to take your time. Sometimes you're going to rush, but quite a lot of the time, like you can see me and Pete doing here, you're going to want to crouch around so they don't necessarily hear you. I'm using that side there so I can look and think, right, where they're going to be. Let's see if we can see them. Get another pick from them to go in the room. Don't manage to get it, so instead we're going to run around, move around. Also, team killing is a thing in this game, so be prepared to be killed by teammates because people are assholes sometimes during this. It sucks and it's really annoying, but you know, just report them, and that's what you got to do. So I'll clear another hole here, finish that guy off, and I can hear somebody else running around there. I see Kapkan. Make sure I kill him. And then there's 4 kills I've got, so there's 1 guy left, 4v1. That guy's pretty much had it. So I decided to go in there and see if I can find him. See Pete just going through by Kapkan trap, and I missed Kavera there. Again, you got to take your time, you got to enjoy it. Luckily for us, Andrew got the last kill. As you can see as well, the guns have got a lot of recoil. You've got to learn the recoil patterns. It's something you've got to take time learning. My advice would be get an operator you like, or you know, try different operators, find one that you enjoy using, and then just practice using them. Use them as much as you can. Get used to them. Once you get good with that operator, then you want to move on to maybe another operator and just start using them. You need to have an operator for attack and defend that you enjoy, because obviously depending on what round you're doing, depending on who you use. It's also worth having a couple extra set up just in case, because when you are playing with randomers, they might take the operator you use. Then obviously the last thing you have to do is use the recruit, because they are hard, you know, to use. Again, reinforce bases when you can also helps a lot, but don't reinforce between objectives. Doing that just makes it impossible to like move between, like if you've got A and B points, if you put a solid wall between the two, if somebody's then going for A, for example, you can't then go from, if you're sat in B, you can't get through the wall to A because you've barricaded it off. So that's why I don't tend to barricade up too much. I want to make sure that, you know, there's ways for me to get to different objectives, depending on the game mode. Obviously, like if you're playing hostage, you don't want to be using something like Fuse, who fires grenades in through the windows, because that's more likely going to kill the hostage, and then you'll lose the game. And then listen out as well. Like I can hear people through these. There's somebody outside to my left here. See him shooting through. So I just go there with my gun. Shoot the crap out of him. So it's got a lot of like listening, taking your time. You've got to be careful with your teammates because you can kill them. Like Pete, I nearly got a punch in the head from me. I've shot a few of my friends and killed them with headshots by trying to like make murder holes, which is when you make a hole in the wall so you can see through and shoot through. They're really useful. A lot harder to see. But the main reason I want to show this game was more to do with how I ended up doing pretty well in it. You know, I start off terrible in the first round, and then the next 2 rounds I pretty much carry the team. I think you'll see at the end of the video I get 13 kills, the rest of the team there's like 3 kills between the other 4 players, and I also get assists on I think 3 out of the 4 or something like that. So yeah, it's a good game. I really enjoy it. It's a game I'd say, you know, it is in year 3. And new players, definitely I'd suggest getting it. It's an amazing game, a lot of fun. If you like this style of game, I'd definitely say getting it. Even though you're going to be a new player, it's still 100% worth it. You know, you've got a lot to learn, but that's a hell of a lot of fun when you're playing games. I'd also say if you can get a team of players, it is so much more fun playing with like your friends and teammates. I play some nights with 5, there's obviously a team of 5 of us sometimes, which is always way more fun. And when you're dead as well, you can help your teammates by using the cameras and telling them where players are coming from, helping them out. But again, you don't want to do it too much because it can get confusing, but you want to give them instructions, like if you're dead and using the cameras and you know somebody's coming from like the left, you want to tell them, you want to give them the advice you can, but again, you want to keep it as clear as you can so that obviously it doesn't get too confusing. You can see here we've got a glass. See, you know, I'm doing what I need to. I'm rotating around. I'm moving. I'm not staying in one spot. That's my biggest advice: is don't stay still. I don't like sitting in the objective too much. I'm more of a roamer. I like to move around. Although I'm in the objective here pretty much, I am still moving around it between different rooms, the inside and the outside. Again, you're listening out for players. I can hear somebody. I know someone's around here. You know, we see that teammate gets taken down there, so I know somebody is through that bit there. So again, it's just using your brain pretty much, like thinking, right, somebody's died around here, where would they have got shot from? Can I see where they've been shot from? And just keep playing like that. Again, I can see somebody out here. I'm going to wait in this corner and see if I can get anybody. You can hear them. You just got to just literally like listen, use your headsets. Playing without a headset on this game is a lot harder than any other game because you use sound a lot. You can hear people walking or running. Again, using your traps and things like that helps. and just take your time. Like, a lot of it is taking your time, but not. I don't crouch all the time because you want to be able to run if you need to. And I can hear somebody out here. Now I'll catch a glimpse of them. There they are. Got lucky there, to be honest, with that shot. But headshots are one-shot kills, so you want to try and aim for the head if you can. And yeah, this is, again, my best game I think I've had so far. 13 kills overall, carrying the team through it, getting us the win. Started off terribly, then I gave up, and ended up winning it. And yeah, this is the end of the game. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, hit that like button if you'd like the style of me chatting throughout it. Again, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Hit that like button. Feel free, if you are new, to drop a follow and a sub, and I'll catch you again soon with some more Rainbow Six Siege. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.